Hey, what's going on, YouTube friends and family around the world? Other wolves, Hoovians, Lovets, and all the other good people out there. If you're watching this, you're probably a good friend, good person. I don't know, something. I'm just glad to have you here, good neighbor. A special thanks to all those people who have been donating, on Black Site 32, those people who joined the Wolf Pack, behind the scenes private videos, on my YouTube channel, main page. Thank you to the people out there who have subscribed. Thank you to the people who watch and who have not subscribed. But if that is you, and I know you guys hear this a cajillion times, but do me the honor of subscribing. It does help, and well, it helps. That's all. So do your good deed for the day and subscribe to the Badwolf. All right. And for those people who don't know, you can find me now on jamesclovett.com, the Bad Wolf, or Badwolf Media. No, excuse me. Badwolf Unincorporated.com, and of course, blacksite32.com. Any of those three will work. Thank you to the people who have been reporting other people's videos and YouTube channels for bullying, harassment of this information. We're not here to make any enemies, so any of those people out there who declare themselves to be an enemy of me or this country, well, then that's on you. Then you are a threat to this country and our freedom, whether you be foreign or domestic. And lastly, thank you to those people out there who have subscribed to my cousin Brian Adams on the Gold Dragon YouTube channel. All right. So thank you for that. He's just getting started, and this has been a lifelong dream of his. So thank you for subscribing. He wanted me to wish everybody out there a great summer, and thank you for helping him do a lifelong dream. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. That being said, this particular video is about naturalization and the passport process. People have asked me from time and time again, and over the years, we didn't have a full answer for you guys as far as what happens if you've been naturalized here. Can you do the ds-11? Can you do it as a national? Hmm. I have another email today. Once again, I will not be sharing this person's information, but I'm going to give you his questions as soon as I can find them. And I'm going to give you guys what I would answer to him, so that way this video is out there. So this person says, hello, Mr. Lovett. Now, mind you, they already paid for these questions to be answered. It's only supposed to be three, but slid in a fourth one, so I'll take it. How do I apply for my 4 or 5-star passport using the naturalization certificate? I've only seen the process for the birth certificate, certificate of live birth. I wasn't born in the U.S., but I am a state citizen. Question mark. Okay. So I'm going to copy his questions. Paste so that I can reply. All right. So hopefully everybody's having a great day. Hopefully everybody's healthy. Wishing everybody nothing but light and positive energy. So how do I apply for the 4 or 5-star passport using the naturalization certificate? Okay. So first off, make some space in here. Don't let the stars be a big deal. We hypothetically and through internet research know that they are separate from the actual status of who and what you are. So we know from reviewing lots of people on the internet putting information together, AI and whatever else, that those have more to do with your arrestability. Okay. It coincides with your status, but how you fill out the passport is the primary thing. But it's like a hierarchy where we believe that the 1 is for a U.S. citizen, the 5 is for a diplomatic type style national, and that it just means on that level that then logically, the higher you get, the harder it would be for them to arrest you. That's our running theory. Nobody knows for sure because from what the Department of State informed me is that that's considered national security. So nobody actually fully knows. But if you read enough threads out there, you can kind of guesstimate approximately what it is. That's all we're saying. Okay. So first of all, don't make the stars a big deal. But yes, you do want to aim for and hopefully get a 4 or 5. However, we've seen them start to issue more 3s. That's also because they've issued a lot new people to grade them, and they might be trying to use that to. They might have a new grading process from when we first started. Before this became big, it was pretty simple. So but doing the passport, filling out the proper way, that's the majority of the thing you want to focus on. All right, so make that your focus, getting that passport done right. All right, now to answer his question. Okay, wait, I'll say okay, yeah, so to answer his question, you can literally watch the videos on my YouTube or on blacksite32.com. Passport page. You can read on it there. It's the same thing. You're going to literally fill it out the same way. And here's the thing. Why? Well, if you were naturalized here, chances are your mom and dad probably weren't from here either. Right? So by filling out the same thing, no to mom, no to dad being a US citizen, because that is your option. Okay. And even if they are, it's still an option. They have the right to choose either or. State citizen, aka national or private citizen, or a U.S. citizen. You can choose either. There's no law that says you have to only choose one or you can only be one and that you are only one. You can choose either. You don't have to give them all of your knowledge or data information. Here, just make me something, please. When you can overstand this, you have taken your place as an age of majority and that you are self-aware, you are legally in the correct mind state to be able to operate your living person as you see fit. So the naturalization certificate would be used instead of your birth certificate. That's all. Everything else, how you fill it out, is going to be the same way as we show in the videos, and that's been on the internet for 20 plus years now. That's it. You're just going to use the naturalization certificate. See, when you get naturalized, look, listen to the word. The government naturalized you. Native. But they also give you the U.S. citizenship as well. So though they bring you in as a naturalized living being, you have the by law ability with that certificate to then be looked at as a U.S. citizen. You can be any of them. You can be both of them, whatever you want. We prefer to be one or the other. So that's why we show this specifically. And there's no disrespect to U.S. citizens. No, they're a part of the family, extended family. All right, I've only seen the process of the birth certificate. I wasn't born here in the U.S., but I am a state citizen. Question mark. So I'm going to go, yes, you get the state citizenship included with your pledge to be an American. And by living in the area of other private state citizens, such as I will say Floridians, comma, New Yorkers, Illinoisans. Yep, so you get that. Generally, you can start to use the term right away, but it's not officially recognized until after 5 years to 10 years, or if you marry somebody who's won already, etc. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much it for that question. Like I said, when you guys write in for these questions and you pay for the for that for your questions to be answered, you're not necessarily going to get like a full big drawn out these are short and quick. I try to keep them short and quick. So that's what you're paying for. Short and quick. I'm not even going to say it. How do I discharge debt that I've received a letter from? Okay. So discharge. First I'm gonna say I would watch my discharge video. How do I properly discharge debts? James, let's otherwise, a 1099-C can be used. Now there are other ways, but this is the generally the best and most known way to do it in the on the legal public side. I want to file my secured party creditor, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Can you help with this process? Yes, I can. But for free, watch my UCC videos on YouTube or go to www.blacksite32.com. And I hate it when it does that. It jumps when you put in a .com and hit the free doc page. Scroll down to ucc.pdf files and step through those. Or, I guess, to be the businessman, or we can do a consults. I mean, like I said, I give a lot of all this stuff away for free. I'm not here trying to nickel and dime you guys. Oh, you have to do a consult. It's on the internet, tons of places. So I try to almost always give you guys the free options first. And then lastly, if you just do like, yeah, I don't want to go through all that, or it's too complicated or whatever it is, yeah, then we can do it. After flying my state citizen documents, now I have no idea what he's all talking about, but okay, what's the best order of processes should I embark on? So I get this one all the time. Once again, I'm going to tell you guys this. There is no specific process. When you understand that you were born in the private, New Yorker, Floridian, Wisconsinite, Californian, Coloradan, Hoosier, Alaskan, which is all a part of America major, okay? America minor would be the de facto corporation. Now, when some people hear me say that, is oh, you're you're trying to say these are two separate things. They are legally, in fact, two separate things. They are. Ask your legal department before bothering me with some questions on it. And if they don't know, tell them to go get out the books. There's two separate United States going on. There is no one process. You have to choose what you want to do. When you learn about something, if you like it and it's not going to get you into any trouble, you do it. The moment you know about a private side, you can then just start creating private things, private name, private ID, private bank account, private property, private signs, uh, privatize your children or their information. You can create a separate name for your children, one that is their given name, one that is their legal name. I did a FOIA request and showed you guys that on the video. They're doing business. Essentially, the short version is you can have a private name and a business name. Your name in all capitalized letters is a business name. However, your name in all capitalized letters, as far as the government who operates under the Constitution for the United States of America recognizes your name as being actually you. There is no capitis diminutio maxima with them. There is no conspicuous format when it comes to them. But any government or agency that enters into business or commerce reduces themselves to nothing but a business and commerce when operating things for fees and doing commerce. It's what the Supreme Court case said. But as far as the government is concerned, they themselves do not recognize or operate per se with a difference of jurisdiction by your name. They just see your name as your name. How do I know this? Look up GPO Styles Manual and capitalization rules. It's in there. People want to challenge me on how they feel, but you haven't read it? You haven't read it? This is one. Oh, I should nope, don't do it. Not today, Satan. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bring it down. Bring it down. Be professional. Almost lost it. If you feel some type of way about any of this information, look it up before contacting me on some BS. I've been doing this 40 years. I guarantee anybody else who's been watching this wants to challenge me has not been doing it 40 years. And if you have been, you've been doing it in error. Do you have access to legal books, legal style books, legal departments, America's jurisprudence? Have you beaten court cases? Somebody on TikTok was like, you're going to talk about beating court cases, but can't beat your own. Bro, you'd have to know, first of all, what state or states I'm in, when I'm there, which court cases. Me and my dad have the same exact name. You don't know if it's me or him. You don't know any of that information. And even if you do, I'll put it out there. The only case I even had coming up, which wasn't a case, it was a hearing, if this should be done, is for child support. And guess what? It's kind of funny. I already created the child support information packet for other people who asked me to do it, and I sat ready. And then my apple-headed TOS baby mama decided to try to do that too. There, I put it out there. Like I said, I don't have any of this stuff to hide. I do this because, like I told you, I live these things. But this person was probably a troll and whatever else, trying to get underneath my skin and bother me because Lord knows I've never seen one of those. You're the first person, Mr. Troll. Oh my God, let me just shut down my channel. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not gonna do that because of somebody's negative comment. Grow up. Does like that trolling really work for those trolls out there, you guys? Does that really work? You think I'm just gonna stop my livelihood because you said I can't close my own cases? See, that's why I know you're lying because there isn't. I don't have cases. It was one hearing, and the other one, the one that was in the state where she was at when she illegally took my son out of state, has been closed. And then they tried in the home state where I have most of my stuff at, and we're about to conclude that one. So come on, man. People out here trying to play with people. Ain't nobody worried about you guys like that. I'm only addressing that particular one because of this scenario right here. Otherwise, in general, man, I delete those and block those people. That person's been blocked and all that stuff. So he won't even know that I responded to him because I'm not giving them that much of my energy and time. See, time and energy is the most important and most precious resource we have while here in mortal form. So don't give it to people who don't deserve it. All right. And don't give it to things that don't deserve it. But you'll figure that out when you've gone through it. So to answer his question once again, now that you know you are a private citizen and have a private side, it's up to you. No one can tell you what you need or should do to be private. You see it, you like it, you vet it, and you do it. That simple. Or nothing. We've got people who know all this information and literally go, James, that's awesome, but not for me. And we agree to go, okay, cool. This isn't something that's all encompassing and it's going to take over your life. Now, for me, I'm a little nutty. And for some reason, all this stuff just clicks with me. So I turn into a side passion that turned into a minor career obsession. And I'm doing it now. And it finally has the ability to be lucrative enough that I can keep my lights on. But understand this, guys, like you don't make tons and tons of money on YouTube, especially after they reduced it, like how much we make. Like literally, it's like roughly, I'd say a quarter of what I was getting. And then it also is on, if you guys click on the images, you guys watch the ads. Nobody likes to watch the ads. And then I don't put the full monetization on every single thing like I could. All right. Some of it's YouTube, some of it I allow, so I will give you that. But you don't, just because I'm on here and you guys see me doesn't mean this is just my house, guys. This isn't like some big fancy studio. Now, once you get, and if you guys really want to know, I would say like when you get between 100 and 200,000 subscribers, let me say this correctly, depending on what you consider a lot of money. Okay. So for me, I would say like a decent amount of money would be like $5,000 to $8,000. I have not made that yet. Okay. So, and it ebbs and flows every month depending on how you guys watch, how many people watch, and what you watch. So, I've never made that. Okay. So, you can make that right around 100,000, 200,000 people on average. You can make it a little bit less, a little bit more if you have viral videos. I don't really have that many viral videos. I just have a lot of videos, so a lot of people watch. So, but as I'm sitting here, somebody emails me. This is why I never can get away from my computer. Thank you for your response. I came over from Fearless Floyd's channel. All right, look at Floyd. See, people like me and Floyd, Fearless Floyd, A6 Grind Time, um, Brandon Joe Williams, Finest Thing Walking, Sovereign Living. What is it? The Lighthouse. There's a group of us that some are more personal and some of us have just shot back, each other's, or we've been on each other's shows or whatever else. We are a core of people. And though not in this field, my cousin Brian Adams, who operates the Gold Dragon YouTube channel, we all throw out shots to each other. We work together. We know our each other's character. We send people to each other because I'm neither one, none of us are trying to be like, oh, all these people are mine, and don't listen to that person over there, unless they're a problem or trying to scam. And Fearless Floyd, who's vetted me, okay, and I vetted him, he takes a stance of he's like I'm gonna put out there people who are scammers. So if you guys want to know who people are scammers or people you should stay away from, watch Fearless Floyd's channel, and he will put it out there who he has vetted and found that they're on some BS. The man does not play around. That's why they call him Fearless Floyd. Man is literally fearless. I'm pretty much fearless, but there's some things where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk over here. And Floyd's like, here, hold my beer. All right. So he's a brother from another mother. So this particular person says, I'm well aware of most of the beginner stage stuff. I'm wondering which video on your site should I order? Well, I don't have any videos on my site to order. That specifically covers U.S. national passport. I've done the process from copper moonshine stills, but my passport is still regular. It looks just like Colonel Wilson says, but will get actually it will be a U.S. national passport like man. So for him, I mean, I'm just going to tell us. So I work with Colonel Wilson and know him personally. though I'm going to say he has not done a video interview on my YouTube channel. He still gets all love. Um, so I work with him personally. So our information is about the same. Only differences are I use all lower letters. Not that the agency really super cares. Most of them don't even know what it is. And the 09 code on the endorsement line on the ds-11 END on page 1 of 2, upper right corner. I also authenticate the birth certificate, and that's it. That's really it. All I can think of off the top of my head. And yes, he's right. They will all look the same now. They've changed it where they used to put state citizen or whatever else on the outside. They no longer do that. Some people have reported to me that if you send it into the correct department, and we have not been able to ascertain which department in person, we've tried some things, but it's not been consistent, that they will print it. So that comes from you people. If you guys want that, you guys need to contact them and ask them and make a cry. Okay. Or send them letters, force them to do their jobs. Tell them you want that feature. You want to know. Okay. If not, then just accept that they're not going to put it on there. Because from their perspective, this is a safety thing. It's for your security that nobody can look at your passport and tell you're different other than a TSA agent or other government official, and even police officers can't see all the information on there. Oh yes, I know, because I've got cop friends. People all thinking out there that I'm against cops. Really? I've got cop. I can't even say all of it. But yes, I've got cop friends. All right. I got some in the family, and I've got some I've met out while sipping on a beer or two. So shout out to Mike. That's all I'm gonna say. Actually, I know two Mikes. One likes me more than the other one, but it's cool. Um, and well, same now, but the status is encoded. So don't trip on the stars. But you can watch a video on my website free, or yeah, just watch that on there. Or YouTube. It's on both of them, really. Wolf. So this one, just a guy is thanking me for helping him. He expressed his appreciation for dealing with lawyers and other people who've lied to him and taken his money and whatever else. Somebody wants a consultation, so they get up. Oh, gave them some questions on that. All right, so that's basically it, guys. Don't want to bore you with other stuff. So you guys get out of here. Have a great day. Do your thing. Hit the bell, like, subscribe, etc., etc. I'm going to finish these emails and get back to my vacation.